change? Change is a coping process of moving from an unsatisfactory present state to a more desired state. Well, individuals and teams and organizations that do not adapt to change in timely ways are unlikely to survive. Well, individuals, teams, and organizations that recognize the inevitability of change learn to adapt to it. Well, an attempt to manage it will be the most successful.
Do you think what's the factors leading to change?
Factors leading to change. I think there's two factors leading to change, which is internal and external change.
Internal factors is that things you can control many of them. Some of the factors such as business reputation, image and creditworthiness, and other factors such as organization, business management, staffing are based on your business decision. And changing internal factors usually involves some indirect costs such as lost productivity while new employees are trained. External factors are those things that are beyond your control. Some of the examples of external factors are government regulations and competition among the companies. Thus, a company have to develop some plans and regulations, and in the meantime enhancing the innovations and services to stay ahead of the competition.
Talking about the barriers to change. Well, the first barrier is the lack of information. When leaders fail to pass a message around the whole organization, so members get inaccurate second-hand message, and therefore there are no vision or any idea about what is the need to change. Therefore, they resist it. The second one is fear. Well, most members are called to take out different responsibility compared to what is present, and they are required to have different kind of knowledge and skill, and the knowledge about new technologies that they do not know gives them a lot of fear, and therefore they resist it. And the third one is the culture. Well, new change always go against the culture of the whole organization. Well, many traditional members, they really want to keep the tradition and culture of the organization, will always resist change. And the fourth one is politics. Well, the members who are against a person that leading the change, maybe they are against the leader that leads the change, will prone to unwillingness to actually submit to that person because of their ego and their selfishness. Well, the fifth one is trust. Members lack of trust when they are not involved in the whole decision making, and they always have negative thoughts about that, and maybe they'll feel excluded and offended and resist the change. And the sixth one is wrong communication strategies. Well, organizations must be very careful to actually think not about the message and so the method of delivery and timing when they disseminate the message to the people. And most importantly, they have to know that it has to be spread all over the organization. And when the CEO announces it as a whole, it's not actually enough for the people to understand the whole meaning of change, and they are more likely to hear it from their direct supervisor.
How to change? Firstly, recognizing the change in business environment. Then, developing the necessary adjustment for company's needs. Set goals and strategies. Training the employees on the appropriate changes. Effective communication and implementation of the change. Lastly, is creating a new product. Need to change. The first is crisis. Crisis creating countless organizations. An organization to change. For instance, financial crisis obviously created many changes in the financial service industries.
as organizations aiming to survive. Change for the sake of change. Oftentimes, an organization will appoint a new CEO just in order to prove what he is doing something, and he will just make a change for their own sake.
Steps to successful change. First step is to identify. We have to identify what is being changed in our organization and what is need to change. Secondly, fix a vision. We can fix some simple vision and strategy that can help to improve our organization. After that, we can create some short-term goals. Then, identifying and selecting the most appropriate goals for our company. And the most important part is to put together a change team. This is the team that will help develop the change program and ensure its success. This team should include a mix of people from across the organizations. The last part is check-in. You have to check how is the change process going in your company. Get a pulse for your people, your business, and your surroundings.
Hello everyone, I will present Integrate it in Organization. Introducing ICT to add an organization change. Information technology change is concerned with the design, use, and effects of information and communication technologies in communities facing social and economic challenges. Those communities facing technology barriers that may be overcome through culturally relevant training program, utilization of mobile technologies, and leveraging information hubs. Changes in information technology, online network to solve customer service problem. A major distributor install an online network to its key customers so that they can directly enter orders into its computer. The computer's main purpose is to cut order entries costs and to provide more flexibility to customers in the time and the process of order submission. The system yields a large competitive advantage, adding value for customers and a substantial rise in their sales. The resulting sharp increase in the company's market share forces primary competitors into a corporate reorganization and a massive system development effort to counter the damage. But these corrective actions have gained only partial success. CAD is computer aided design. A large aerospace company has required major suppliers to acquire CAD equipment to link directly to its CAD installation. It claims this has dramatically reduced total cost and time of design change, parts acquisition and inventory, making it more competitive.